Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy. Let me bring the mic up closer. Back at it again. It's your boy Rico. This is the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. This is a Buffalo Fanatics podcast. Let's go. The Bills are the number one team in the AFC. How does that feel? How does that sound? I mean, we can make an argument we are the best in the NFL. But we aren't undefeated. And the Arizona Cardinals are looking mighty good over there. The Cardinals are looking good. But guess what? We know we can play with them. They won the game off of a whack-ass Hail Mary. But that was last year. This is this year. And what we can control is being 4-1. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Rico Report. It's a beautiful feeling to come into this week knowing that we are the top dog. But when you are the top dog, there's way more responsibility. Way more at stake. Now you got to really cross your T's and dot your I's on every single detail to remain top dog. We probably did you know what? I'm going to be real. Let's keep it a buck here. We probably did the Chiefs a big favor. Knocked them off their block a little bit on national TV. Yeah, I know they already had 2 losses. But they were who we called daddy for the last 2, last year. Last 2 games. Because they whooped us down. And we returned the favor in grand fashion. And I'm loving every minute of it. So folks, bask in it to know that you are the top dog in the AFC for now, because there's always somebody coming for your top spot. And we got the Titans coming up. And I'm not going to jump on the Titans because there's a lot of things that we want to talk about when it comes to these Buffalo Bills. So welcome. Now, I want to get business out of the way. If you guys are tuned in here for the first time ever, you guys have no idea who I am. This is the Rico Report. My name is Rico. I represent the Buffalo Fanatics, and we are a squad. We are a fan base that loves this team, and we ride or die, whether they're trash. This is the last, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We were just not good for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? These last 4 have been quite nice. Quite nice. By the way, I got to give a big shout out to my guy, Nick Koch. Nick Koch is joined as a Bing Squad member. Well, let me get to my guy, Nick Koch. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go, Nick Koch. Listen, man, we got a huge giveaway today. All right? We were able to gain 15 new members last show. And I said, if we get 50 new members, I'm doing a draw. And you guys, it's going to be a live draw. You guys get to win a Air Allen, the new design tee. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, and you guys are living under a rock, folks, not only do we give you content, but we are quick with it when it comes to designs. Check this out.
This is your opportunity to grab one of these Air Allen Deuce. Number 2, Air Allen 2s. This is the new tee that's going out. Get yourself your new colors. This thing is a banger. Ladies and gentlemen, the Air Allen 2s, man. If you were there to witness the second hurdle, you need to cop your tees ASAP.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it, man. Let's get it. It is the BF Fan Shop. Go up and hit up the BF Fan Shop. If you don't want to wait for this giveaway, I just want to go cop my tee right now. Y'all can go ahead and cop that ASAP. But if you guys are wanting to be part of this giveaway today, all you have to do is any comment that you make in the live chat right now, live chat, hashtag Bing Squad. That's it. And then within 15 minutes, I'm gonna make that live drop. And right now, looking at what we're looking at, 6 entries only. Oof. Hey, if there's only 6 entries, that's all good with me. That is all good with me. So, folks, what a game we had this weekend, man. This was something for the books, man, because players that needed to step up stepped up, and they did it beautifully. And we can't complain about it, man. Not a whole lot to complain, because we took care of business the way we were supposed to take care of business, the way we envisioned that we would take care of business. And we did it. And we looked good doing it. And a lot of people were wondering, this might not be good, man. This might not be good because it's going to be raining. We're away. I don't know. No, you do know, because the run game wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be. But one thing that stood out to me was RB1 emerged. That will be something I'm going to touch on a little later. But altogether, this was a great game. And this is my quick way to do a recap, because we don't want to linger, beating teams that, that have no business being, on the same field with us. You feel me? That's me gloating a little bit. Over gloating, probably. But it is just nice to say, you know what, we the top dog in this bitch. And we are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, I think we have the number one defense. If statistically doesn't show, I think we are. I think we have the number one defense and the number one offense in the NFL. Number one on both ends, man. What the F? Are you kidding me? That you can't sit here and not be excited and not being the number one dog in the game. Number one defense with a squad that gets after that quarterback and an offense like to score at will. Fam. Let's talk about it, man. So let's get right to it. Let's get right to it, man. So these Bills beat down the Kansas City Chiefs 38-20. It was an embarrassment. It wasn't good for the Chiefs. It wasn't good for the Chiefs. The Chiefs, if they could have played a terrible game, this is the game they chose to play. Not good football. And you know what? To the fault of their own. All right. They weren't executing. They weren't doing the things that they normally do. But there's a reason for it. And I'm not going to be like typical media out there talking about all the things that Kansas City wasn't doing. Well, guess what, bitches? There was a reason they weren't able to do it, because they faced a fucking defense. That's why. Oh, but Pat Mahomes he's just off, and they're missing a defensive DB that's missing, and Chris Jones is missing, and Matt Milano was missing too. I don't want to hear any of that junk. And here's the thing, man. They're giving these guys all these excuses as to why they lost. It's staring right in your face. It's staring right at you, at your face. It's the Buffalo Bills defense. It was the pass rush. Talk about the pass rush that was all over that ass. Talk about us locking down Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce normally goes off. He goes off on any team that he plays. Not today, bitches. Not today. Why? Because we had a fucking game plan. The game plan worked to a T. Stop playing with us, man. It's not even about give the Bills their respect. It's nothing to do with giving the Bills their respect, right? It's just acknowledge it and just move on with it. Don't harp on Kansas City. Listen, Kansas City had a lot of help with these damn refs. They had a lot of help with these refs, man. These refs were just keeping them in the game. Unbelievable. The amount of holding calls that I saw on Greg Rousseau was disgusting. This guy was trying to get off, and they're holding this guy's dude. If you're going to be calling these plays, man, and throwing flags, man, throw them properly. These guys were just not good. And now officiating is not easy. Officiating is not easy. I'm going to tell you that. But come on, man. There were some blatant things that happened that game. Now you're like, come on, fam. You can't let that shit happen. You can't let that. You couldn't let that slide. And there's one blatant call that it doesn't sit well with me. And I'm going to give you that clip in just a moment. I'll give you that clip in just a moment. But I got to give a shout out to my guy, John DeMarchi. What up, Johnny? Says, yo, Tremaine Edmonds has been amazing. And one more thing. Guru. Yes, sir. The Haitian sensation. He's a bad man. That he is. He is a bad man. And I got to give it to you because you've been talking about this man for a minute now. You've been talking about him for a minute. And it's showing. By the way, we got 29 new entries. Before I want to get this draw out of the way. Let's get up to 100 people in this thing. If we can get 100 people's name in this draw, all you got to do is hashtag Bing Squad. That's it. Your name is automatically entered, and I will show you guys how it's done and everything, and we'll find out a winner live on stream. Now, get back to the regular schedule program. We got a new member, by the way, by the name of Zachary King. Zachary King, welcome to the Bing Squad, baby. Let's go. We got 2 new members today, and we haven't even got started yet. So let's quick recap of this game. We start off composed, ready to go. That was one thing that I noticed. One thing that I noticed is we're composed, ready to go. The most important thing was Josh Allen was composed and ready to go. Now, defensively, we had Pat Mahomes just flustered all game long. He was throwing balls inaccurately into the dirt at receivers' feet. He just couldn't get settled. That's what we were missing in the AFC Championship game, in the week 6 or week 7 tilt that we had against them last year. We let him run around and just pick us apart. This time he had no abilities to do that. Why? Because the game plan was to keep him in check. Contain. Believe it or not, man, if you contain him and make him be a passer, but still maintain pressure, man, what a hell of a job, because that defensive front was holding it down. But big, major shout out to our defensive backfield. Trey White, Levi Wallace, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. Yo, these guys had everything on lock. That cover 2 safety that we had going that game, they couldn't go over top. They couldn't. I think they had one explosive play of 25 yards or more. That was it, because we kept things in check and we kept them bottled up. I think out of 63 freaking plays, I think we blitzed one time. That tells you that the 4-man pressure that we had going was just enough. The 2 guys that we drafted were just enough, and I'm not just putting it on them, but Ed Oliver being one of them, Starla Tulele being one of them, Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison being one of them. We came to play. And it shows. Absolutely. This was I wouldn't call it a complete game, but this was a good game to see defense shine against a very good offense. Matthew Montgomery, my guy, what's going on, man? That was our best defensive game all year, and that includes the 2 shutouts. You ain't lying, man. That was a good performance, a solid performance. Jessica Tennant says, yo, someone is looking out for the Bills by making us play in the rain before we face KC. Listen, I was a little worried that we were going to play KC in the rain, because this was going to showcase 2 great offenses, but with the rain, it was going to hinder. But little do they know, we happened to play well in the rain. Believe it or not, we put up points, right? That rain delay was nasty. I thought that was going to do us in. We had momentum going in the first half. We closed the first half. We go into second half cold, and I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be where they come in and we do our Billsy behavior. No sirree, Bob. This is a new regime. This is a new team under new management, under new coaching. This is the new Buffalo Bills that we can score at will, man. It's looking real good. Truth to Hearts, my man says, yo, Bills killed the Kinky Cougar Queefs. The Kinky Cougar Queefs. I've never heard of that before in my lifetime. But hey, there's always something you got to hear once in your lifetime. Kinky Cougar Queefs. Here we go. The Spud 1129 says, yo, Rico, but Patty did lead Kelsey into a boom shot. I'll take that hit anytime. Listen, that shot that Poyer gave him, I knew that was going to be a penalty. But sometimes you, as a safety, as a defender, I'm not even going to talk about a safety. As a defender, sometimes you got to knock a dude and smack him real good, just so he knows next time when he goes to catch that ball, there's a bit of hesitancy to catch it, because he doesn't know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? What's about to lay his ass out. And that was frustration. That's frustration coming from the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Rushing throws, a little behind. You know what I'm saying? And that was good. That was just good coverage by Saron Neal. Believe it or not, that was good coverage. So big effort by the team. We took a massive step. When I tell you there was so much pressure on these Bills, and most people were like, well, what are you talking about? The Bills were 3-1. Why was there pressure on the 3-1 Bills facing the 2-2 Chiefs? And the Chiefs just lost. They lost to freaking the Baltimore Ravens, and they lost to freaking LA Chargers. So what are we talking about here? Guys, it's not about the records. It's about what they did to us last year and what they did to us specifically in the AFC Championship. and who they are, their history. They are a Super Bowl winning team. You know what I'm saying? They went to the Super Bowl. They went to the Super Bowl last year. Excuse me. Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl last year and lost it. So yes, there was there was a huge amount of pressure on us, and we had to deliver, and we did, and we delivered, and we delivered in front of a whole lot of people. We got a whole lot of media members scratching their heads, wondering what the fuck just happened. I knew these Bills were good, but were they that good? Fam, we are the real deal. The Bills are the real deal. And they better start recognizing that these Bills are the real deal, man, because this defense has caught up with the offense. That was always the issue. Ever since I've been a Bills fan, it was either the Bills offense was fantastic and the defense was just not good enough, where the defense was great and the offense was just not good enough. We could never get it on one page. Now, we got the number one offense and number one defense. Come on, man. That's love. John DeMarchi, what's happening, bro? He goes, hey, shh, don't tell anyone. But over the last 17 games, including playoffs, Buffalo is 14-3. 585 points for, 336 points against, and plus 249 points differential. 16-0 Pats in 2017 were 589, 274 plus 315. Bills are close to that. This is real. Yo. Shout out to my guy John DeMarchi, because you know what? It's looking real good, man. It's looking real good. I was listening to a podcaster by the name of Justice. I don't know his last name, but I think he's with BIB. And he was like, listen, man, if you're looking at this defense is good enough to be like the 2000 Ravens defense. It's early, mind you, but they got that vibe of a 2000s Ravens defense. If we have that defense, if this Bills defense is like the 2000 Ravens, yo, let's chalk it up and just, you know what I mean? Just get this victory ASAP. Let's bring this Lombardi trophy to Buffalo, man. Golly, that would be something. In my lifetime, we need to see these Bills bring the damn Lombardi trophy to Buffalo, man. Golly, that would be something. But hey, we'll wait it out. We'll wait it out until it's time. Saint BC, I'm gonna say Saint SBC says Bills Mafia are gonna make it home. Bills Mafia gonna make it a home game on Monday. I mean, shoot, we're gonna have no choice, man. We did it last year, and we'll do it again against the Tennessee Titans, but we're not on that. So, long story short, man, these Bills handled the business that they were supposed to handle. We made the Chiefs rethink how they should handle teams like us going forward. Maybe the blueprint is out on challenging these Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Whenever, and this is a copycat league. And when you see they've fallen twice, you've seen what's worked, you got to copycat it and put a little mustard, put a little bit of your own spicing on it. And that's exactly what we did. We kept these damn Patriots to 20 points. And truly, they should be at down to 10, because there was moments where we allowed them to score points where we're like, come on, really? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm actually super proud of this team. I'm very proud of this team, and it's awesome to call them my squad. So we are at 36 new entries. 36 new entries. And I think that we can do better than that. If you guys want to be entered into this draw that I'm going to draw in the next 5 minutes, you guys should jump on it right now. Hashtag Bing Squad. It's that easy. Just make a comment. As you make a comment, throw the hashtag in there. Hashtag Bing Squad. It's that easy. I'm trying to give something away. Today, we're giving away an Air Allen 2 T-shirt going on one of y'all, man. It could be you. It could be you, Rough Buff. It could be you, Dirty Jersey. It could be you, Keith Tremel. It could be you, Rick James. I'm just saying, man. Abby, Waldo, it could be you. It could be anybody in this thing, man. So let's make it happen. So as you guys are piling into this room, we are recapping the Bills beating down the Chiefs. It was a glorious game. I'll take it every time. I'm super thrilled about it. And if anybody wants to fight me, We're gonna fight about it, because you have no idea how pumped I was. Even the wife was videoing. She had me looking like a damn fool, man. I was actually, she caught me pissed. What was I pissed at? I was pissed that Mahomes was scrambling and making plays. I was cussing up to someone. I was like, I hate this guy. And now the Chiefs are one of the teams I hate in this league. That's it. Patriots, Jets, Cowboys, Chiefs. Those are your teams. Those are my 4 teams that I dislike. You know what I'm saying? And Tom Brady was one of those guys like you respect his game, and that's why you hate that. You know what I'm saying? You hate him for it, whatever the case is. And he was in your division. Now he's playing for another team. He's actually likable. Maybe Pat Mahomes is likable. You know what I'm saying? But right now, no, sir. Don't like you. Don't like you or your Chiefs. Sorry. And now it's like maybe this is going to become the new rivalry. This might be the new rivalry. You never know. Right? Reed Levine says, yo, can I get a we wax that ass. Yo, that might be a good team, man. We wax that ass Mondays. That might be really good, man. And you know what? I might even wear that after you know what I mean. Me and the lady are done doing our business. I pull my t-shirt on. She goes, what are you wearing? I turn around. We waxed that ass. That's exactly what I did. And that's what the Bills did to the damn Chiefs. Waxed it real good. Said your home pack, and we get on our flight and head back to Buffalo. Head back to the 716. That's it, man. So I got my man King Thriller made a comment. He says, yo, Rico, I'm kind of happy we lost week 1, man. At that time, of course, I was mad, but it woke us up. It told us that we aren't immortal. And now look at us. Number 1 offense and defense. Hello. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is the facts, man. We are looking good right now. We got 60 people in the entry, 60 entries. Bing Squad is all you have to enter into the live chat, and you're into it. Autumn says, yo, I used to like Mahomes on his first run, and now I'm like, I spent too much of Sunday night watching 800 Patrick Mahomes commercials. Maybe he needs more field time and less screen time. Improve. I got you, fam. I got you. I'm telling you right now, man. It was one of those moments that when you saw your team dominating these Chiefs, you kind of knew, okay, we belong. And I'm gonna be real. We beat the Washington football team. We beat the Miami Dolphins. We beat the Houston Texans. 3 teams that are kind of like meh right now. So when you beat these teams, you're like, okay, yeah, but we're supposed to. Bring on the teams that we're not supposed to, or we're not supposed to do that. And then when we take on the Chiefs at home, relatively healthy, and we own them the way we did, kudos goes to coaching staff. Kudos goes to Josh Allen and the crew, and kudos goes to freaking Brandon Beane for putting all this together. You got it. It's a team effort, and it looked freaking fantastic, man. You got to give it to these guys. So right now, if you guys, I don't know how you guys are watching your NFL games. I really don't. And it's a shame if you guys are paying for NFL Sunday Ticket and you guys are paying out the Yahoo. You know what I'm saying? So I want to help you guys out. And how I'm going to help you guys out is by letting you guys know how you can lessen money come out of your wallet so you can enjoy nice football on Sundays. Now, hear me out. If you guys haven't downloaded DAZN, and everybody says, what did you say? DAZN or DAZN? DAZN. DAZN. All right? Here's how it works. First step, you got to go to supportbf.com. Once you go to supportbf.com, now sign up for DAZN. Whether you're an American or you're Canadian, sign up for DAZN. Then go back to supportbf.com. Then you sign up for NordVPN. Here's what it is. I want you to go to here. You see the bfvpn.com? That's where you go. Okay? Here's the beautiful part about all this. If you want it for 2 years, you get 70% off. And I'm giving you the first month free. Look at that, $3, $371. All right? So once you sign up for the NordVPN, then you can change the VPN to the Canadian server. Once you change it to the Canadian server, sign into DAZN, and now you're set. So instead of paying $200 and $300 on NFL Sunday Ticket, yo, you spending like 20 beans a month. And then once you're done, once the season's done, cancel that. You good. You're out. You feel me? So I just helped you guys out. I'm hoping you guys take full advantage of it because I think it's key. I think you guys will enjoy it. And I'm enjoying my watching DAZN. So we've got 200 people watching right now. And before we get into a new segment, I'm going to do a draw for a new design, the new T design, the Air Allen. If you guys haven't seen what the Air Allens look like, jump on the bffanshop.com and you guys will get there. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into it. We got 61 entries. If that's 61 entries all we got, that's all good. In order for you to jump on there, all you have to do is hashtag Bing Squad. Hashtag Bing Squad. That's it. Hashtag the Bing Squad. And you're in. You're in for the draw. So you guys hang tight. I'm about to share the screen and show you how it's done. So hang tight, folks. We about to get to it. All right, here we go. Bing Squad. That's all you had to do. Got 63 new entries. And here goes the draw. Who is going to be the recipient of a new t-shirt to hang in that closet? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Jeffrey Green. Let's go. Jeff Green is our new winner. Yo, Jeff Green, you just got yourself a new Air Allen tee, baby. Let's go, man. So shout out to my guy, Jeff Green. Jeff Green's been rocking with us. He's a Big Squad member. He's been rocking with us for a minute now. So Jeffrey Green, you just got yourself a new Air Allen tee. How about that, by the way? Since we're speaking about the Air Allen, how about that hurdle? How about that hurdle? The hurdle seen around the world. We've done it before. He's done it before. You guys already see it. If you guys are members of new tees that you see, that the old tees of Air Allen, you guys already know what it is. Dude is playing what? We were playing what? The Vikings? And he jumped over linebacker? Fam, he did it again. He did it again against it. And it was a crucial third. Was it 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 5 or something like that? Something 3rd and 4. Rolls around. Sneed. Bro, I know they say to get low to get leverage. But fam, you can't do that. You can't get that low. You're talking about a 6'5", 237-pound quarterback that's known for doing this. Now, one thing that's super disrespectful, for those that play soccer, when you nutmeg a player, if you guys don't know what nutmegging is when you put the ball between their legs and make them look like a dummy, right? You can do it in basketball. You can also do it in soccer. Soccer is the ultimate disrespect when you put them through their legs. It's over with. They're done. When you jump over a dude in the NFL or playing football, the ultimate disrespect. It's no different when you get stiffed armed out of the stadium, i.e., you know who, King Henry, did it to us last year. And we felt that. We were ridiculed all over the place. But guess what? Sneed, you're about to get ridiculed as well, man. You got hurdled. And for the first down, golly, man. Yo, shout out to my man, Josh Allen, because that boy is a G. Now, you guys already know the squad. You guys already know the drill, man. We always do a segment called The Good, The Bad, The Ugly. Folks, it's time. It's time to get to it. I need you guys to help me out. What did you find that was good in this game, right? Let me start you off with this. Joshua Allen. Josh Allen was fantastic, okay? He was fantastic. He was more than good. He was fantastic. Went for 300 yards. He went for 3 touchdowns in the air, 1 on the ground. Shout out to, we got 2 new members added to the squad right now. I got to give a shout out to them all. You know, I can't leave you guys out like that. Shout out to my guy Eli Trippy. Welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go. Let's have it. We got another member. Let me jump to that other member. Let me jump to another member here. Let's go. We got a new member by the name of, where did he go? Where did you go? There it is. There's my guy, Brandon Lizzie. Brandon Lizzie, welcome to the Bing Squad. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go, man. So, big time football that was played on this Sunday night. Everybody was able to watch us throw it down with the Chiefs. By the way, shout out to my guy, Billy Scott. I see you, Scott. Tighten up, Rico. Get ready for King Henry. Ooh, we ready for King Henry. Let me remind you about King Henry, though. King Henry only had, 59 yards rushing on us last year? So don't think that he's about to break out for 150 yards rushing. Don't forget, you're not going up against the Jags and Jaguars. You feel me? You're going up against the number one goddamn defense in the league. So let's slow our roll. Let's slow our roll. But I respect King Henry. Don't you damn forget that. I respect him. But let's talk about the good in this game. Josh Allen. Josh Allen was, I don't want to call him sensational, right? But he was pretty damn close to it. No turnovers, which was lovely. Dude was running. He was throwing. There was no answer for Josh Allen. There was no answer. And he was a quiet confidence. He had a quiet confidence about him. First down, didn't do a thing, but he gave it away. And I noticed it. That touchdown throw, that touchdown pass to Emmanuel Sanders. deep down the sideline. When I saw that pass and I saw Josh Allen go one of these, it was like, go F yourself, everybody. Go F yourself, everybody in the stadium. I knew he was pumped on that pass. That's when I knew it's over with. Y'all don't want none of that. Y'all don't want no Zach. You don't want no Josh Allen because he's ready. He's tooled up and ready to go. By the way, shout out to Eggs Jin says, yo, let's calm down a little bit. Chiefs had been exposed. Their defense is awful, and they're impatient on offense. Bills are definitely nice, though. What is this is what I don't understand. What's there to calm down about? I don't understand. Calm down about what exactly? Calm down that we took down the team that took us down twice last year? Oh, their defense is this. I don't give a damn what their defense is. Rankings don't mean shit to me. It really doesn't. It doesn't mean shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I love that we are the number one defense right now. Love it. But any matchup can expose us. King Henry can go for 300 yards rushing next game. You know what I'm saying? But we got the number one defense. So it's really nice. It's a nice title. It's mucho bueno. I like that. But at the end of the day, anybody can get got. And the Chiefs got. Simple as that. But it's not even about that. It's not only do we stifle them on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, so not only do we score a lot of points on them, it's we stop their offense. Stop talking about their defense. Their defense, we know it wasn't great, but it was the offense. In order to beat the Chiefs, you have to score more than them, right? If it's a 44 to 43 score, so be it. At the end of the day, it doesn't. You have to score more, and that we did. But the good thing is we've got a defense to go along with this damn offense. So feeling we got to relax. Now, I'm not relaxing shit. Take that L, and you're probably a Bills fan, so shout out to you. But if you're not and you're a Chiefs fan and you're saying calm the F down, yo, take that L. And I hope this doesn't bring the Chiefs into a spiral. I really hope it doesn't. You know what I mean? Good people, good squad out there, but I hope it doesn't bring you guys into a downward spiral. I'm just saying, because sometimes when you lose a couple games, you know what I'm saying, and people start piggybacking on the successes of what the Bills have done, and what the Ravens have done, and what the Chargers have done, y'all better watch out, man, because this could be bad. I'm just saying. But the Chiefs are too good to let that happen. I'm sure they're going to rebound and get their shit together. But until then, you guys are 2-3. So enjoy being at the bottom of the AFC West. I'm just saying. By the way, shout out to my guy, Ray Andrew says, yo, good. The good in this was Allen, Dawson, Knox, Bills defense, not a damn thing ugly. Chris Collinsworth opening wide for Chiefs and Mahomes' ugliest Patty begin 4 flags. Oof, that was a lot to read right there. But I get what you're saying. There was a lot of good and a lot of bad. I'll tell you right now, man. A lot of good, a lot of bad. Andrew Tadra says, yo, agreed, Rico. If our offense only scored 24 points, we still win. Straight up. We have to score. That's how you beat the Chiefs. You've got to score. We're not winning that game if we only put up 17 points and rely on the defensive space to make stop after stop after stop. I'm telling you right now. Because I'll tell you, there was a crucial play. If, let's just say, what's the play I'm trying to, because the Chiefs were still in it. Let's just say Greg Rousseau doesn't bat that ball down and make that incredible play to get that ball. And I know we didn't do much with it afterwards, but let's just say he doesn't. And these guys go in and score. It's a different ball game. You need this because this offense is damn good. If you're going to have a shitty ass defense, you better have a potent offense. And that's what the Chiefs have. Just not against the Bills. It's just what it is. Just not against the Bills. I'm just saying. I'm just giving it a book. Am I not wrong? Shit. If I'm wrong, give me that potato head. But if you see that I'm right, you know what to do. Throw me that mic. Throw them mics my way. Here we go. Josh was just enough to leap some fools and let the league know we can roll over you. There you damn right. All right, here we go. The good Josh Allen was really good. Okay, let me give you another one. Greg Rousseau, fantastic. Greg Rousseau was great. Greg Rousseau was the bomb. Greg Rousseau was that guy. Greg Rousseau was a G. He came in and didn't even look like a rookie. He looked like a freaking savvy vet out there and doing work. And that is why we brought a guy like Greg Rousseau to make the damn difference. And boy, we better protect that man. He was fantastic. Shout out to my guy, Brian Bowers, BB. What up, Brian? Says, yo, all we do is beat last place teams like we're supposed to. Same thing we did with the Chiefs. Yo, shout out to my guy, Brian Bowers. Yo, wordplay. You guys got to love it, man. Because we do. We've been feasting on last place teams, right? the Texans. Washington football team is not last, but they're near the bottom, give or take. The Miami Dolphins are way down in the AFC East. I don't know who's out there. I don't know. The one win Dolphins. And then now we just face the Chiefs that are bottom of there. I mean, I guess that's what we do. We feast on teams that we need to feast on. You feel me? So shit, it is what it is. It's we got to kill or be killed. And we took care of business. So I appreciate you, Brian Bowers. I appreciate you a lot. My man, Truth to Hearts says, yo, Rico, if you pay attention to the body language of our team, we wanted blood. The Bills was really aggressive and hungry. I'm telling you right now, we did want blood. We definitely wanted blood. There was no lie. Let me tell you something. I think it was Tyler Matakevich. It was either Tyler Matakevich or it was AJ Klein. I'm not sure. It was either 44 or 54. I couldn't see, but it was on the sideline. And it was a kick return, and Matakevich, I think it was Matakevich. Matakevich brought down the return guy. And I guess the return guy tried to talk a little mess. And Matakevich was not having that shit. Jacked him up on his chest. The whole squad came through. They shoved all those Kansas City Chiefs out the way. We looked like the bully. We looked like we were the home team. Yo, this was so beautiful to watch because we were not fazed. We weren't intimidated. We knew we were the better squad, and we came to play. That's the facts. That is the facts. That's exactly what it looked like. They looked inferior. You know what I'm saying? We looked superior. Period. And that's how it's supposed to be. Things are in order when the Bills are on top. That's all I'm going to say. Shout out to my guy, Jeff King. What up, Jeff? Jeff says, yo, I don't give two fucks about the Chiefs. Mahomes or any other team could care less if they win another game. Loved what I saw the other night. Dominance and confidence. Ooh, you hear that? Dominance and confidence. Let me tell you something. This was indicative of what the show was about last Friday, excuse me. And before I get to that, shout out to my guy, Official Inc. Salute to you. Welcome to the big squad. Let's go. Bing, biggity, bing. Let's happening. What's good? So check this out. All right. So this was indicative. Even me as a fan and me that covers the team, right? I speak on the team, whatever you guys want to call it. And then I give an opportunity to Bills fans themselves to speak on this game. Not one caller was shook that we're playing the Chiefs. Some people were like, I don't know, man. We're probably going to go down and we're going to lose. Shout out to my guy, Judge Mathis. Judge Mathis didn't think we were going to win this game. Shout out to my guy, Manny. Manny didn't think we were going to win this game. I get it. You know what I mean? Y'all are shook from, you know what I mean, what these teams can do. And not that you guys don't trust in this team, but you guys didn't think that we could pull it off. Especially we're going away and it's going to be raining, all that bullshit. But guess what? We put that shit to bed. We put that shit to bed and let people know that, hey, we ain't messing around. This team is for real. But none of those callers that called in on Friday had any trepidation. They knew we could take this team down. And so it did happen. So salute to each and every one of y'all that came through and called in. It was amazing. Brian Bowers, this is the bully. This is the bully Rex Ryan tried building here, but fell flat on his big mouth face. Thank God for GM and coach. We have straight G's, man. Yo, triple OGs. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Dawn, my girl, Rico, I told you that exactly. Hold on, let me read that again. Rico, I told you that that was exactly what it was going to be like. I knew we were a full step ahead of the Chiefs, and that we had built our team to defeat them. And boy, did we. And listen, let's be real too. McDermott, after we lost to the Chiefs, he said it. This was the measuring stick. And in order for us to even go further, we have to beat teams like Kansas City. And now we've got to build a team that can take that team down. And guess what? The groceries were put on the table by Brandon Beane. My man got into the kitchen. McDermott got in the kitchen, started whipping up a mean meal. And he did. And that meal was fantastic. He served it to all Bills fans. And we still enjoying the damn taste of that. So shout out to McDermott. Shout out to the front office. Y'all did the damn job. Y'all did your job because there was a lot of pressure. Because I was about to put McDermott on the damn milk carton. I was going to put an APB alert out for my guy. But lo and behold, he did all right. And then he came through. So the good Sean McDermott, the good Brandon Beane, the good freaking Brian Dable. Hell of a job, man. Hell of a job, folks. Let me tell you another one. Saron Neal, hell of a job to Saron Neal. Let me tell you something. Saron Neal got the party started when he put a perfect tackle on not McCall Harmon, there was another young boy that got the ball popped out of his hand. His name is not coming to me right now, but that was a perfect tackle. Head to the ball, shoulder to the ball, and that thing popped out. And we took full advantage of that. Pringle, thank you very much, King Thriller. It was Pringle. Pringle fumbled that ball. We grabbed that momentum. That was a killer. That was a momentum killer. That was a momentum starter. We keep making these teams turn the ball over like that. Man, the sky is the limit. Now, we're not always going to be able to do that. That's why this offense has to be potent. That's why this offense has to be on point, because we're not always going to deliver something to the offense and say, here, by the way, guys, here's another takeaway. Oh, here's a second takeaway. Oh, here's a third. Oh, guess what? I got you a fourth. Merry Christmas. It's not always going to be that way. But Siran Neal deserves mad fucking love. Siran Neal deserves mad love. And I'll tell you why he deserves that extra love. Because they implemented a game plan. Now, whether it's because Matt Milano was out, but they implemented a game plan to have him in coverage. Now, a lot of people don't feel like he's great in coverage. He's a liability in coverage, blah, 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 right? But he held his own. He held his own when he was on the field covering the likes of Travis Kelce. You need a bigger body, but a guy that's nimble enough to move. Matt Milano is that guy. Next in line is not Teron Johnson. That's Siran Neal. And Siran Neal did a freaking hell of a job. Not only is he playing on special teams, but he's playing on the defense. And here's another thing. Did you see them triple freaking cover this man on punt coverage? I've never seen that in my lifetime. 2 guys, yes. 1, always, right? 3 guys to cover 1 guy going downfield. How shook are you? And how good of a job are you doing as a special teamer to get 3 guys to keep you from getting to the return man? And y'all, you guys have heard it before. They keep saying it. One of the fastest guys on the team is Siran Neal. Well, guess what? That was proof. Proof was in the pudding when you saw 3 guys covering him downfield, not letting him get to the ball. Man, mad respect for Siran Neal. Siran Neal deserved to be on the list of the good, right? Boogie Basham, get on that list. Starla Tulele, get on that list. Freaking Ed Oliver, the whole freaking defensive front, get on that list. Tremaine Edmonds. Pressure was going to be on Tremaine Edmonds. A lot of pressure was going to be on Tremaine Edmonds. And I'm keeping it a buck when I say this, man. And I hope that I'm not missing any super chats or new members because I'm on a roll, but I gotta slow down because I'm about to talk about Tremaine Edmonds. King Chaz says, yo, was the Bills versus Chiefs better than our Thanksgiving Day Cowboys game? Absolutely. 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 That was the start. That was, to me, Allen's best game that I saw that said, okay, now he's arrived because he was on point. He was dropping dimes everywhere on that defense. And mind you, that Dallas defense had a very good offense with Dak Prescott leading the way and all that stuff, but we still handled business. However, this Chiefs game early in the season like this is epic. I'll take that game over the Dallas Cowboys Thanksgiving game. Tough one, but I'll take it. Let me go get because I know I saw some comments in here. Did I get your boy Lettuce? Your boy Lettuce, what up, your boy? What up? He says, yo, that vaunted Chiefs scoring offense scored less than the football team on us. Suck it, Nick Wright. Yo, Nick Wright, man, can eat a dick. That's what he can do. This guy didn't want, he did. I get it. You can't, once you go all in on your squad, you can't double back. You have to stay the villain. And sometimes you got to be the heel. The heel sometimes can be popular. You know what I'm saying? But, and I love me a good heel, but but Nick Wright is not a good heel. He's not a good heel. But I understand. He's in the media. He's a fan of the Chiefs, and he's made some really good points. But at this point, he was talking about all the things that Kansas City Chiefs did wrong. We don't give a damn. There's a reason they did things wrong because they face a defense that knows how to shut shit down. They know how to. If they put up 40 points and beat us 40-30, he'd be talking about, I told you guys, this offense is too good, this, that, and the third. But guess what? They didn't even put up 30 points. They didn't even put up 20 points. 24 points. They put up 20 points. 20 points. That's how you shut shit down. That's just what it is, man. Shout out to John Marlowe. John Marlowe says, yo, people should be scared of Saron Neal. Saron Neal, he gets more awareness of the game because he is an athletic freak. He absolutely is. And that's one thing that I needed to make sure that he got his love and his flowers because he did a fantastic job. Caitlin Blount says, yo, just guess. I'll take your word for it now on your predictions. Predictions are fire. So I'm assuming you're speaking to someone, but I don't know who. John DeMarchi says, yo, Star Lotulelei, come on, we got to admit it. He makes a big difference. 100%. Star Lotulelei was fantastic. There was a play that Star Lotulelei took on a double team, takes the double team, leans into the double team, seeks out the runner, and makes a play on the runner. Even Collinsworth called it and saw it. Star Lotulelei has been a fantastic addition to the team, a fantastic re-addition to the team. Yo, keep it up, Mr. Star Lotulelei. Matt Montgomery. Sorry, it's Lotulelei. I keep on saying Lotulelei, but it's Lotulelei. Anyway, Matt Montgomery says, yo, we went into their house and punched them in the mouth, drank their beer, ate their crappy barbecue, and on the way out, grabbed their girl's phone number. Golly, you only grab the phone number? Fam, you don't just grab the phone number. You take the girl with you. Fam, I'm taking your girl. I'm out. What you going to do about it? I didn't think so. Come on, girl. I'm out. You walk out with her. You don't just grab the number. You grab the phone and the girl. That's what I'm talking about. But salute to this Bills team, man. They came through. Let me keep going with the good because there was a lot of good. RB1 Zack Moss. Woo! RB1 Zack Moss. Let me tell you about Zack Moss, man. Maybe I don't need to tell you about it. I can show you about Zack Moss. Let me just try to find a clip just to show you how impressed I am with the likes of Zack Moss. Forgive me if I don't got the right clip. I'm going to try to.
Look at this run. RB1.
And it's a shame because that play got called back. If you look at the statistics, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like he was one of our best runners, but he had a couple runs that got brought back because of bad penalties. Zack Moss is RB1. And if you guys don't realize it, shame on y'all. And it's not a slight on Devin Singletary. It really isn't. It's just that one is emerging over the other. He's more suited for this game, right? And with the way this offense has been playing, they pick and choose which one is going to be featured more. And this was the Zack Moss game. This was for him. Catching the ball out of the backfield, closing the game with 4 minutes left in the game. Zack Moss is a G. Here's another one for Zack Moss. Let me play that for you. Let me see if I got the right one. Forgive me if I don't have the right one. No, that ain't it. Hold on a second. Not that one either. Hold on.
RB1. Get to the flat. Double cut inside. That's pretty. That's pretty. That's when you know your QB's like, that's my boy. That's my boy. That was your first interview on your podcast. That's my boy.
That's my boy, Zack Moss. You know what? Speaking of Zack Moss, I got to get myself a jersey. That's it. That boy is going to be a problem, and he's only getting warmed up. And Devin Singletary is a damn good back. He's a damn good back. He made me lose my damn fantasy game, but he's a damn good back. You know what I'm saying? And when you see confidence in Zack Moss in himself, you see confidence from the quarterback in the running back. You feel me? And it's a beautiful thing to watch. And it's just that we just got to get our act together and stop penalizing ourselves and killing ourselves with penalties because the penalties killed us that game. I think we had over 100 yards of penalties, crying out loud, man. It was disgusting. These refs were affecting this game way too much. But Zack Moss definitely is part of my good gang. The good gang. Rico, we did not want Brittany. No, we do not want that girl. Oof, that girl. Even my wife is sick of that girl, Brittany. And she knows about it. I was like, who the hell's Brittany? Because I didn't know who she was. She's like, oh, it's Pat Mahomes' girl. I was like, oof, forget about it. Not happy. So before I get to the ugly, I know Derek is talking about the ugly. Pat Mahomes and the rest of the Chiefs ugly crying at the end of the game. Saddest part of the interview ever seen. I didn't even see the interview yet, so I got to go watch the interview. But King Thriller, Moss is locked all the way in. You absolutely right, he is. He is locked all the way. And Mahomes can keep his girl. She mad annoying. Yeah, he definitely can. He's gonna marry that thing too. But I'm sure she's a really nice girl. Apart from all that jazz, I'm sure she is. But Zack Moss, you definitely freaking deserve everything that you're getting right now, because Zack Moss is that dude. Now, Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox. I can't say anything. Listen. Dawson Knox was a G. He was a G. He was legit. 3 receptions for over 100 yards and a touchdown. Fam, he is doing the most out of the opportunities that they're giving him. We give you the ball, we give you the attempt, you take it, and you do what you can with it. And he's doing exactly that. You've got to give a lot of love to Zack Moss. There was a lot of good, man. I'm leaving people out, but the O-line did fantastic. The fact that we have Feliciano back in the lineup over I can now say, bust Cody Ford. That's nice. Barker, I guess, didn't make the cut. Feliciano came through, and it wasn't a bad lineup. It was Deion Dawkins, Feliciano, Mitch Morse, Darrell Williams playing inside. He's getting more comfortable inside, and Spencer Brown doing his thing on the right side. Spencer Brown is still problematic on pass blocking. I still have issues with him pass blocking. Run blocking, not a problem. I trust in him. Pass blocking, there were several times where he got jacked all the way back into Josh Allen, but Josh Allen already made his read and the ball was gone. So I'm still watching, and I've said it before, but I'm still watching for the likes of Spencer Brown. I know he's going to improve. I know he's his first time, playing in the NFL and doing all this good stuff, but man, I'm on his ass. I see it. But he's a rookie. I'll give him that. All right. Shout out to my guy, your boy Lettuce says, yo, Zemo had a game. He said he handled the floor, the flat screen pass way better than Motor. Thing is about the screenplays, man. It's 3 phases of it. It's quarterback. Can the quarterback sell it and lay it out properly? Is the running back in proper position? And are the linemen making their reads and their blocks? Right? All 3 have to work out on those. Sometimes one will fail. Right? And that's the lineman. One lineman might miss a block. If the running back can make that slip and make it work, then you're off to the races. But it seems as though we're getting more comfortable with the connection between Moss and Allen, and I love it. And it's gonna keep coming. So you better watch out, man. We got an RB1 on our hands, and it's a beautiful thing. By the way, for those that are tuned in for the very first time, this is the Buffalo Fanatics. This is the Rico Report. Welcome. If you haven't smashed that like for your boy right now. And other than that, I want you to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. You ain't got to be here, but you are here. And I appreciate your time that you are. So we got my man Ray Andrews says, yo, Dawson Knox is turning into exactly what we all envisioned for him. Watch out, NFL. Josh Allen has discovered a passing tight end. Let me tell you something. Did you know we haven't had a 100-yard receiving tight end since I think it was Pete Metzelaar? What? We haven't had a tight end have 100 yards receiving since Pete freaking Metzelaar. I think it was Pete Metzelaar, or was it Pete Metzelaar? They said 1992 was the last time. I think they said it was Pete Metzelaar, but golly, are you kidding me? 92? Did I hear Pete Metzelaar? I don't even know if I did or not, but 92 is what I heard, man. We haven't had a damn receive. We had Charles Clay. I would have assumed Charles Clay would have had a 100-yard game with us. Jay Reamersma, not one. Scott Chandler, not one. Robert freaking Royale. I'm joking. That boy was a bum. But come on, man. I thought we would have had at least one tight end with 100 yards rushing. Man. Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that was, to me, I could keep going on about the good, but that was the good to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to move on. We're going to move on to it. Next up, the bad. Folks, there was some good. There was a lot of good. There was some bad. I need you guys to help me out. What was that one thing or maybe a theme that you're seeing with these Bills that have you shaking your head going, oh my God. Let me know. Help me out. Help me out, people. Help me out. What are your thoughts? Metzelaar was the man. Met him when he was when the Bills came to Spartanburg, South Carolina with the Panthers. Oh, shit. Okay, there you go. You bet yourself a little celebrity. So help me out. What was bad about this? Talk to me. Talk to me, people. My man Spud said, yo, Rico, Get Clay's name out your mouth, man. That dude is duty. Charles Clay. Charles Clay was all right, man. He was all right. We paid him a lot of money, but he was all right, though. He was all right. All right. Talk to me. I need. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. We can classify, you know what? We'll classify this as, we'll put that as the bad. I was going to put that as ugly because that was part of the ugliness of this game. The refs and the penalties that we were inflicting on ourselves. But we'll put that in the bad, right? The penalties were an issue. It stalled plays. There were twice. I think it was in one drive where we had the opportunity to send the offense to the bench and get these guys off the field twice, and we killed ourselves with penalties, right? We can't do that against teams that are good, like the Chiefs. We got lucky because our defense held it down, but we can't let that happen. When we're able to get a team off the field off of a 3rd and long, and our defense works freaking hard to get them off the field, you got to get them off the field. You can't give them free plays. And that was that. And I have to say, there was a few times that we did that. So I like that. The bad, penalties. You're absolutely right about that. Let me get into my bad. My bad. And it pains me to say this. It pains me to say that this situation was bad. But Devin Singletary. I feel it's gonna sound harsh that I'm saying, oh man, how could you put him in the bad? You were just praising the running back room, and I was like, hold on a second now. I like him as our number 2 RB, but they keep trotting him out there like he's the number 1 RB. And then he ends up being taken over. Just stick the freaking true RB1 in there and leave him in there. But y'all keep messing around and put Devin Singletary in there. You know what I'm saying? Find the niche for Devin Singletary. Find where you need to put him, and then, stick him in there. But he's not RB1 material. Sorry. That's just what it is, man. He worked out. The core was great. He's looking swole. But at the end of the day, man, you got a big man out there. You know what I'm saying? Zack Moss. Yo, give him the touches. Give him the carries, man. He could do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing I look at it. That's one thing that I say is bad. Now, let me keep going. See, Don Keith says it. Don Keith says, yo, I love Singletary, but he fumbles. The fumbles got to stop. Absolutely. The fumbles got to stop, man. Like you're a running back in the NFL, man. That's the one thing that you're supposed to do is handle the rock and carry the damn ball. Don't drop it on the floor. You can't do that. The thing that pissed me off was every play Mahomes was looking for a flag. Also, his wife and his brother. Yo, F Mahomes, man. I don't like those two. I don't like any of that. The Chiefs, every one of those guys, those guys, not feeling them. Not one bit. Caitlin Blount says, yo, I still think you're wrong. Talk to me, Caitlin. She goes, I still think you're wrong. They need to stop running him up the gut. Get him in space. I don't know. I don't know how hard that. I don't know how that's so hard. Watch the Houston game 2 years ago. Do make guys miss in space. You're right. Now here's the thing, Caitlin. I'm not even gonna falter on that because you're right. Get him in space. But there comes a time when you're a defender and you see, okay, who's in there? What running back is in there? Oh, yes, 26. All right, cool. All right, fellas, get ready for it. It's probably going to be outside run. Get ready for that. It's probably going to be because you're already knowing what's going to happen, right? Get him in space. Get him on the outside. So I know it's probably going to be a flat screen, or it's going to be a toss, or it's going to be like an off tackle, but it's not going to be up the gut. So, like, I'm prepared for it. I'm ready to go with this guy. And I know he drops the fumble. So guess what? I'm going to be punching that to shit. I'm going to be ripping that ball. I'm going to do everything I can to get the ball out of his hand. Now, when you get number 20 back there, you don't know what's going to happen. Is he staying in the block? Because you damn well sure knows hell that it's not going to be Devin Singletary staying in the block. So it's either a screen or it's a run. All right, guys. 26 is in there. All right, let's get ready. Screen. Get ready for the short fat. Zack Moss is in there. It could be pass, it could be a run, it could be anything. Because he could do all 3 phases. Catch the ball out of the backfield, run the rock, and he can pass block. That's the one thing that Devin Singletary doesn't do as well as Zack Moss. Right? Not to take away from what you're saying. Great point. Because he does do it in space, but we have to use it in moderation, I suppose. Right? But that's up to our guy, our guy, freaking our OC. He's got to do the job. Caitlin Brown says, yo, toss pass or screen pass. They pull guards from Moss, but Devin, they don't. They just run straight. It's clear that one is RB1 and the other isn't. You know what I'm saying? More effective plays for the guy that's going to get you, you know what I mean, tough yardage and big yardage. But this is not poo-pooing on Devin. I just felt that he's not taking full advantage of the plays that they're giving him. And the fact that he's fumbling the football and he's doing all those things. Not that they're losing trust in him, but the carries are going to change drastically soon. I just feel it. As we get later into the colder months, is now you're going to start to see RB1 come out. But I hope I'm wrong. And these guys, they flourish, and Devin Singletary next week goes out for 150 freaking yards. I hope. But we'll see. We shall see. Let me keep going. The bad. Spencer Brown's pass blocking has got to improve. It's not great. He had some really good, he had some really good moments. And he had some moments where like, I'm not sure. But he's a rookie. So, and I'm picking and prodding here for the bad. Don't forget, I'm being very picky because there wasn't very much bad. But I gotta point some things out. Here's another one. Jerry Hughes and this thing he does. I gotta take a sip before I continue with my Jerry Hughes. You know what I'm saying? Because I like Jerry Hughes. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I was gonna put him on the carton. He avoided it because I saw some very good things with him. However, this inside route that he continues to do, it's to me, Jerry's got these two moves. Spin inside, loose contain, spin inside. Or he bellies all the way outside. Either way, contain is lost. So I need my guy to hold contain. Did you see Mario Addison? Mario Addison was in contain mode. He was not gonna get beat by Mahomes. He had Mahomes reverse course. Can't go there. I need that more from my guy, Jerry Hughes. I might be picky, but man, that was one thing that really stood out to me. And I was like, I'm not sure. Here's another thing. And I noticed somebody else mentioned it. They said that Beasley was not part of the offense. Excuse me. Beasley part of the bad, in my opinion. He's starting to look replaceable. McKenzie or Stevenson could come in and step in. No, false, and more false. It was apparently the plan. It was apparently the plan to not have him as involved because the game plan was set for something else. I guess to take advantage of this defense that is Porsche, right? Not that he wasn't involved, but I think he had like 20 snaps, if not less. But that was part of the plan. So I'm not going to give anything bad to my guy, Cole Beasley. But when you got a whole lot of receivers that can make plays, that's what happens. Now, I got one more bad that I gotta give. And people are not talking about this enough, and I'm going to have to talk about it. Stephon Diggs cleanly beats DB. Doesn't matter who. Sorensen, Matthew, Snead, whoever. Doesn't matter, right? He's got him beat by like 2 yards, 3 yards, whatever. The deep ball connection between Josh Allen and Diggs hasn't materialized yet. You know what I'm saying? It's there, but it hasn't really fully materialized into how we need it to be. I'll give you an example. This game, there was a bit of a debate going on social media that it doesn't make any sense to me, but that Stephon Diggs was showboating. He was showboating that he beat the guy so badly, and that was the case. I was like, come on, fam, you guys can't pull that. He wasn't showboating. The ball was underthrown, and that's what I'm trying to get into. There's something that's like missing between them in terms of reaching that ball. And I know Allen doesn't want to overshoot him because he's overshot him multiple times this year, right? He's got the chemistry down pat with Emmanuel Sanders. You can see it. That's 2 games now that they've connected. Wonderful, right? You got my man beats my man deep. Diggs beats the corner or whoever deep. He's got him beat, but the ball is underthrown. He underthrows the ball, and you see Diggs running, and he looks back, and he has to slow down. But because he slowed down, he beat the guy so bad, he's now looking for him. He's looking, where's he at? And by the time that he locates him, he's tackled. Everyone's like, oh, he's showboating. No, bitch, he wasn't showboating. He had to fucking slow down for that ball to catch it in order to try to keep momentum. Try running 19 to 18 to 20 miles an hour and then having to kind of slow down and catch the ball and then try to increase your speed up again. It's not going to happen, right? So, oh, he's showboating. No, he's not showboating. He had to adjust for an underthrown ball. But here's my thing. Diggs is not my issue. It's the connection, chemistry between those two on deep passes that I'm curious about. Not worried about it. I know they'll fix it, but I'm curious as to why it's not working out as much, because it was money last year. We just need to get back on that. I don't know what it is, man, but that connection is not there, because all Allen had to do was lead him away from the defender, and all Diggs what had to do is just fall underneath it, and he's in the end zone. This is twice now. One was last game or 2 games ago along the sideline, and he underthrew Diggs. I was like, what the hell was that? And then this game, he underthrew him again. I know they'll work on it. It'll get better. But that's one thing that I noticed. I was like, I didn't like that. I don't like that, because those are the type of plays that can break open a game and get us over the hump. Not that we need to get over the hump, but those are the things that need to happen in order for us to like keep the pedal to the metal. You put that in, that's a nail in the coffin, and now you've crushed the hopes of the team. But they missed that one, so I'm curious about that. I'm watching that closely. But that's just me. By the way, we got 317 people watching. Salute to you guys. Smash that like while you guys are in here. I appreciate you guys being here. John DeMarchi says, yo, go back and watch the first defensive play. Russo and Young, 300-plus pounder. Groot hits him with only his right hand and lifts him off the turf and puts him on his back. Insane hand power. Length and strength. And that, let me give you a little something. Length and strength. I gotta give you guys a clip. Forgive me if I give you the wrong clip, but I'm just trying to find the right one for you. Not that one.
Watch Greg. Chase down. Golly.
He was a guy they really did not plan on having him start the season this year. They really didn't. They got into the preseason. They said when they put on pads, there was just no way to keep him out of the lineup. And he dominated preseason football. All the coaches sat around the table and goes, okay, which one of you guys want to bench this guy? Nobody.
Let me tell you, man. Groot is going to be something fierce. Groot, sorry, my man Bobby corrected me. He is. The guy is a freaking problem. And I only gave you that clip. The clip that John DeMarchi's talking about, I got to go back and look at it. There was a clip, Young, they were hand battling, and Young is holding his jersey, and he's trying to get off of him, and the ref's standing right there and doesn't call the play. Are you kidding me, man? That shit had me bugging. Man. But Groot is going to be an absolute problem. And wait till Epinesa starts really coming on, and freaking Boogie Basham starts really coming on. Man, this defense is going to be fun to freaking watch for years to come. Boy, did they put something together really great, really special. So you got to give them, man. You got John DeMarchi, man. You on it. You're on top of it. I'm going to watch the game a little again. I watched it twice now. I got to go watch it again and really look at some good things, man. But all together, man, this team was fantastic. Now, the hard part of this pod is to search for something that was bad, the ugly. What was ugly in this game? Can y'all tell me? I can only think of one thing. We get pinned back in our offensive side of the ball, and it's time for us to punt. And Matt Hack just freaking punted a doozy. Just an awful punt. I was like, what are you doing? We're playing a team that can score at will, and you sitting here giving off a awful punt like that? Like, come on, fam. We got to be better than that. Are you serious? So I was not a big fan of that. So that was one ugly for me. Punting for my guy Matt Hack, like, dude, when we brought you in, it's for the hang time and at least to get some length down there, man. We could have had a guy that can boom the punt down there, but he didn't have any, sense of accuracy. But fam, I'm watching Matt Hack, man. Matt Hawk or Hack, whatever your name is, bro. You step it up, my man. Step it up. That was a freaking shank. Not a fan of that. Here's another one. Another thing for me was the refereeing. The refereeing was just absolutely ugly in this game. And I get it. The refs have a tough job to do on their own. But fam, like, are you like am I tripping when I say the refs were not good? The refs were just involved in the game too much. Way too much. To the point where, like, you got, I mean, let me play a clip for y'all so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because it was so bad and blatant that I had to find the clip for y'all. Check this out.
Here's the makeup call. 3rd and 9, first down. We keep the sticks moving, right? What do? They call a holding call. A bogus ass holding call on Mitch Morse. But yet, you got Chiefs fans complaining about the play after this where Frank Clark gets an awful call put on him too. So guess what? These refs had to make up for it. Like, look at this BS call. My man Adam went for a little ride right here. That's gotta hurt, man. But yo, check this play out. You're gonna tell me that's a holding call? Give me a break. Yo, they tried to keep y'all in this game. Golly. And the play right after, this is when you guys were crying about. I'm not even going to satisfy you.
Now, y'all see that? That play right there, people are like, oh, but the play after, they called a bogus roughing the passer. Listen, that roughing the passer doesn't happen if that call wasn't made on a phantom holding call. And Allen got the first down what we needed. So cut it the hell out. I ain't trying to hear all that bullshit. That's number one. Here's another one that's ugly. My man Pierre just said it. Pat Mahomes had his worst performance as a professional football player. That's ugly. Oh, it is. And what makes it ugly is that it was done in front of national media. It was done in front of the national audience. Everyone got to see him flustered. Everyone got to see him do this face. I don't know what face that was. It was a crying face. Feel sorry for me. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. Nobody's feeling sorry for you. You better stop playing, man. Stop playing. My man Matt Montgomery says the ugly was the PB and J sandwich at halftime. Yo, let me tell you, man, that halftime show was awful. That delay was brutal. You got to be kidding me, man. A game that's supposed to be 3.5 hours turned into 5.5 hours, man. I mean, that shit killed me, man. Too much. But I feel you though. My girl Donkey says, yo, somehow Bojo asking for 100,000 more doesn't seem so bad, eh? And yet we gave Hack more than what Bojo was asking for. I guess we needed we needed more hang time. We needed more time for us to, you know what I'm saying, get underneath the ball instead of him booming it with no sense of like accuracy and placing it. I guess that's what it was, because that's the only thing that stands out to me. But here's something that's ugly. My girl Caitlin says, hey, Chris Collinsworth is usually one of my favorites, but I guess I haven't seen many Bills games he's commented on because I never wanted to smash my TV in a Bills blowout before. Yeah, Collinsworth. Here's the thing. Here's what I do know. I forgot who told me this, but when it's the home team, you're forced to have to speak more on the home team because it's the home team. You expect to hear more on the home team. So as we are Bills fans and we want to hear more of our team because we're whooping that ass, they're sitting there finding ways how Kansas City can make it back in the game. And this is not normal for the Kansas City Chiefs. No, we're whooping that ass. Talk about that, Collinsworth. Instead of talking about, well, you see what just happened there? Nick Bolton just came in and twisted up on Allen's ankle. Like, come on, fam. Yeah, so Collinsworth was listen, the job is a tough job to do in the first place, but it was to the point where, like, yo, you're too one-sided. Come on to the other side. Let me give you another example. Nate Burleson, allegedly, I don't know how true this is, but Nate Burleson, when I think we were playing Miami, or was it Washington? I can't remember, or Houston. I think it was a Houston game, and I guess the power went out in the booth for the natural guys. So then they sent it to the CBS guys. So it was like James, I think it was like Nate Burleson, James Brown, and whoever. And they were naturally talking about the Bills because the Bills were whooping that ass. There's nothing to really talk about freaking Houston. But they said, hey, you're 2 on to the Buffalo Bills. Slide it all over to the Texans. Come on. And I was like, there it is. There it is. So when you're the home team, they got to speak. They got to speak on that squad. So it is what it is, man, at the end of the day. But Collinsworth, I agree, was not great. It wasn't great whatsoever. So to me, not a whole lot of ugly. If you guys have any other ugly things to say, man, jump in there. Oh, shit. Okay, Donkey says, yo, Rico, I saw Nate describing that event. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, man, because they told him, yo, chill out, man. We need you to stay cool. Stay cool. So we are expecting a guest from the Titans. He hasn't jumped on just yet. I'm waiting for my guy Titan Anderson. I sent the link already. I don't know what you're waiting for, fam. We're waiting on you, kid. So as we do this, I'm going to start taking some comments and some questions. We got 300 people watching right now. If you guys are tuned in for the very first time, this is the Rico Report, Buffalo Fanatics. The Buffalo Bills have beat down the Kansas City Chiefs and are a strong number one team in the AFC. They are a strong number one team in the AFC. And we have a very good team that we'll be facing coming up in the Tennessee Titans. And we're going to see how this plays out. By the way, I got to give a shout out to John Kaiser. John Kaiser! Bing, biggity, bing. Let's go. So, folks, let's put a nail into this Kansas City Chiefs game, man. At the end of the day, we got the best of the Kansas City Chiefs. We outcoached them. We outplayed them. Those were the two things that was problematic for me personally, and I think for a lot of you guys, right? The two games that we played, they outcoached us heavily, and they just outperformed us. We just didn't perform well. We were getting beat up. We were getting pushed around, but we were the bullies in this game. We outcoached them, and we outplayed them. And we out-finessed them. We were just flossing on them, and we felt we looked good, man. If we're going to sit there and hurdle your ass, that means we getting comfortable. We were mad comfortable. So that being said, let's put a pin in this bitch. And I got a guest that's on right now with me. He's a YouTube content creator. Matt Montgomery comes in and says, yo, the ugly was all the Bills haters saying our D was trash for shutting out the Texans. And then this week, Davis Mills had more pass yards than Mahomes. Oh! Can you believe that? Davis Mills almost took down the damn freaking Patriots, for crying out loud. And he had more passing yards than freaking Pat Mahomes. So go figure. This defense is for real, folks. Don't sleep on this defense. This defense is for real. And before we continue, I got to introduce my guy Titan Anderson. And I had him on the show last year. He's a Titans YouTuber. I remember you guys were like, man, why are you wearing your glasses, man? Take your glasses off. But I wanted to keep it the way it is, keep it G, because that's the way we're going to do it up. So right before I bring on my guy Titan, I need y'all to know, big time diehard Titans fan. He's a good cat. I like him a lot. And he live streams the games, and he's grown his channel tremendously, and he's doing his damn thing. This content creating game is not an easy one, man, because we put a lot of hours in. We put a lot of our money into this thing. So it always helps when the super chats come in. So salute to y'all for super chatting. But I got to introduce my guy, Titan Anderson. What it do?
Let's go.
You got the light on the mic? I like it, man.
We ain't playing around. We're ready for you, man. I've been listening to you talk. I've been listening to the chat. Running your mouth again about my two-tone Titans, baby. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Before we get started, man, salute to you, first of all. The channel is grown big time, man. What are you doing to grow the channel? What you been doing?
I put a lot of upgrades into the channel, just better quality, better everything. I went and got the best green screen on the market. Obviously didn't want it up for today. I got a crazy blue. I mean, I could change the color of the mic if I wanted
man,
to.
keep your shit, man. You good.
Yeah, so just upgrading, just trying to make it better for the viewers and everything like that. And I have more fun doing play-by-plays and stuff. I was actually doing the Bills game also. But when that delay happened, dude, I had work in the morning. My son had school and stuff. So I was like, if it was a Titans game, I would have hung in there, man. But God, dude,
Like,
that was the longest delay. I was like, I can't. I
bro,
had to end it, bro. I had to end it.
that delay was disgusting. It was disgusting. Even I was like, come on, fam. Like, what are we doing here? All right. So let's get to it, man. Last year,
Yeah.
let's be real. Let's be real with each other. Last year was a weird turn of events because this whole COVID was a big deal, and then the game was in the middle of the week or the Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what it was exactly. So there was a lot of things that were off about it for both teams, right?
Yeah.
But more disadvantageous for us because you guys had more time to rest and get your shit together to prepare for us. Now, once the game started, it was pretty close. We were doing our thing, and then it just broke out. And the big pivotal moment was when King Henry came in and gave the stiff arm of a century. That was nasty. That thing was, I mean, I think you're jackass. I think you put a little table. Did you edit the table?
No, it was on. It's something I saw on Titans Twitter.
Oh,
Man.
I thought that was hilarious.
They can get creative too, man.
Yo, y'all edited a table with the stiff arm, and you had my man going through a table. Yo, disrespectful, but it's all good. So let's talk about your Titans. What's the record for the Titans right now? You guys are at 2-3.
3-2.
3-2. My bad. 3-2. Who'd you guys lose to?
Are you really doing that right now?
I just want to know I don't know who you guys lost to. Who'd you guys lose to?
Well, we lost to the Jets.
Jets. Jets. So you gonna come here and talk your shit, and then you lost to the Jets Jet. Right. Explain yourself, please. Go ahead.
All right. First of all, we lost to the Jets. Yeah, I don't even want to make excuses because that's all it is. We lost. It's no big deal. No AJ. AJ Brown is a beast. No Julio Jones. True. No Amani Hooker. No Bud Dupree. No Caleb Farley. I can continue. There's no point. I don't want excuses. We're still first in the division. Thank God we're in a weak division. There's no issues. And I'd never rooted for the Ravens before in my life, but I sure was last night.
I bet you were.
and the Colts struggled, or at the end they did. And we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty right now in a weak division. And a lot of people are doubting us and stuff, but it's okay because we're getting healthier as the season goes on. We're still not where we should be. We're trying to get Julio Jones back, which is going to be a huge addition because before the season started, I had Titans, Bills, and Chiefs as the top AFC teams in football. You guys are definitely very good, very good. Yes.
Even I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but even I'm like I'm impressed. I'm impressed that the team has got it locked down on both sides of the ball. It's rare to have number one defense and number one offense. We're doing it right now. We're putting up points. Now, here's what I need to know from your Tennessee Titans, right? Is Julio Jones slated to play this week?
We don't know yet.
Has he played a game yet?
Yeah, he's played a couple games, 3 games, I believe. Yeah, he's missed the last 2.
Okay. Is there a connection between him and Tannehill?
It's fun. There's more of a connection with Tannehill and him than AJ Brown. It's weird. Julio Jones is doing things that Corey Davis can't do, and that's go up, grab balls, and break tackles. And there's this one play he did. It was a simple 4-yard out route, and he caught it. He broke 2 tackles and ended up getting 9 yards instead of 4. Now I know that's not a crazy highlight play, but just running through 2 guys and stuff like that it's the difference between 2nd and 1 and 2nd and 8 or 7 or whatever. It's a big difference. And he's making all these crazy plays for us. And a lot of people don't realize is that there's a lot of guys who are just freakish athletes that are built differently that can play longer into their years in their prime. And Julio Jones is one of those guys. And also with us, we're a run first team. So we're not asking him to go out there and get 100 catches. Just go out there when your number's called and do your job. That's it.
Julio Jones, I believe, made a big mistake. He chose to go to the Titans when he could have come to the Bills. What a bozo. You have Josh Allen, arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now, top 5 for sure, and you go to play with Tannehill? Like, to me, I'm puzzled as to why he would choose to go do that when you can play next to Diggs. Diggs and Julio Jones would be nasty. But you went to go play with AJ Brown. Not that AJ Brown's not a beast,
You know, play action is a special thing, and I'm sorry, I hate to cut it to you. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Your running game is trash.
Oh, bring it.
I don't want to hear nothing about no Zack Moss, him and his 4-yard runs and
Love it.
single who? Who?
Oh, you know what? He is
What?
looking single right now. He is looking very single. He's not mingling right now. He's just single. I will say this
agree
though.
with. Go ahead.
I
ahead.
will say this though. I will say this though. Looking at your team, I'm trying to be objective of your team. Looking at your team right now, King Henry, this guy is just, he gets better as the game goes on. He gets better as the game goes on. So he may not get you early, but you know what I'm saying? Late second quarter, you know what I'm saying? Third, fourth, that's when he turns it on. So that's one thing that we're going to have to contend against. Now, we have the fifth. Like I'm looking at my man Bobby's coming through.
Let me respond to that. I saw that.
Go ahead.
Fifth in rushing, right? Well, guess what? Our coach was asked about Josh Allen, and he explained to everybody, Josh Allen is like a wildcat running back that can throw 70-yard balls. If you didn't have Josh Allen running the football, you think you'd be fifth in rushing? No.
Yeah, but you see, that's not the way the game is played. You can't say if you didn't have King Henry, would your team even have a win?
Without the running stats. We're talking running back position.
Right, we're talking about the running back position. So you can't say if you didn't have those running stats, would you even?
You're a good rushing team because
would you guys even have a win? You guys are winning off of King Henry. I think King Henry.
We're in the AFC South. We'd have a few, all right?
I got you. So, but I will say this though: King Henry is a problem. Your O-line, I'm saying you guys have some turnstiles on your team. What's that? Taylor Lewan?
Oh man,
Taylor Lewan is a big liability. He's a big liability, and I'm telling you right now, you facing Greg Rousseau, you're facing freaking Epinesa, and I didn't even get to my savvy vets in Mario Addison and Jerry Hughes. I didn't even give you any Ed Oliver. I didn't give you Star Lotulelei yet. Fam,
that was a good pickup.
Listen, this is not going to be the same team you guys faced last year. I can promise you that. I promise you it will not be the same. And I'm so glad that it's on freaking Monday Night Football.
Oh, me too.
So everybody can see us do what we're supposed to do to the Chiefs, because we lost to you. We played you guys back to back last year. We played the Chiefs. I think we played you guys first, then the Chiefs. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. We took down the Chiefs. Now we're coming for the Titans. And then we just chilling, boy. We just chilling. Now, here's my question to you. If you guys have an advantage, where do you guys think the advantage is for you to beat the Bills?
Man, we just can run. I don't think anyone can stop us from running. You can stop. You can kind of, put us in check for a little while, but eventually, look at King Henry's rushing attempts compared to the second guy up there. He's 40, 50 rushing attempts ahead of him. We're going to run the football. We're going to do play action. The thing is, like I was telling people, I'm not going in here saying, oh, the Titans are going to whoop the Bills' ass. I'm not saying that because it's not realistic. It could happen. Anything could happen. It's football. True. Anything could happen. But you guys right now, and this is coming from me, and not just because I'm on your show, I'm not kissing your ass. I have the Bills, the number one team in the AFC by far. What you guys did to the Chiefs was bad. I have Patrick Mahomes on my fantasy team, and I went up against a guy who had Josh Allen, right? And Josh Allen was the reason why he got in the lead. I actually won because of Mark Andrews, but that's not a big deal here or there. But
please don't get me started with Mark Andrews.
But Josh Allen, you guys have a really good quarterback right now. And he's going to be around for a long time. Knock on wood, he doesn't get hurt because that would suck. But he's a really good quarterback, and we'll see what happens. But I'm going to let you guys all know. I don't think it's going to be easy. Both of our teams, we're going to fight. This is going to be a dogfight. And luckily for us, we're at home. It's going to help us this year. We're at home. You guys get to come to Nashville, and let's just see who's better. You guys think it's going to be so easy, just like you guys said last year. Oh, we're going to beat your ass. Titan Anderson with his stupid glasses. You have no chance. Well, guess what? It didn't end so well, did it? So just wait. You might be right. I might have to eat the fattest piece of crow pie, but I could be back right here in the winner's circle again.
You might be. By the way, shout out to my man Titan Anderson, and shout out to all the Titan Anderson fans that are up in this bitch. Salute to you guys, because I know actually ever since we've been doing our channels, there's periodically I have some of you guys that are coming to my chat and salute and say what's up. So salute to them in the chat right now. Now let's be real, because I'm looking back at the score of the last game that we played against, and you guys really gave it to us. I think you guys won 42-16.
Yeah, it was
And
something like
it
that.
was horrible. It was we had I need to explain to you what you were facing. You were facing a TJ Yeldon carrying the football and a Devin Singletary carrying the football. All right. We had Stephon Diggs had a big game. He had 10 receptions, 106 yards. So he's gonna do what he does, right? And that was it. That was it. That was our only threat, right? We didn't have anything else. Now we have Emmanuel Sanders. We have an emerging Dawson Knox. We have a run game, and the O-line is not as suspect as it was last year. So we have some things coming. Here's another thing. Josh Norman is not our corner. Y'all,
That's
we
too
had
bad.
Josh Norman, and I was rooting for Josh Norman. I wasn't rooting for him, but Josh
Yeah.
Norman is not our corner. We have some healthy individuals playing this year. So it's going to be very fun. But the most interesting fact that I needed to see here was what you guys did. It wasn't like he lit us up. Tannehill had 190. He didn't have 200 yards passing. And Derrick Henry had 57 yards rushing. So to me, I'm looking at where are you guys? How did you guys even get to 42 freaking points in the first place? Because offensively, you guys didn't do it. So obviously, it was a fluke, is what I'm getting to. So this year, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a different ball game. I'm not calling it a blowout, but I'm calling it a win. I feel confident enough that the Bills will take care of Tannehill. We've owned Tannehill for a very long time. We know Tannehill very well, but Tannehill is no scrub. I will admit that. This guy is not a scrub. He knows how to get the job done. You guys are 3-2. You guys lost to the Jets, and that's all I can say. That's all I can say. Now, being objective, we still have to come up and close down AJ Brown. AJ Brown was a very big problem for us last year. He's just strong. The guy is strong, and if Julio Jones comes out to play, now we have two guys that we got to worry about. But this is the NFL, man. Any given Sunday, anybody can get it, like you said. So we'll see how that plays out. By the way, I got my man John DeMarchi says, "Yo, Titans, look, I love your blue Oilers, and sorry at the greatest comeback ever, 35-3 to 41-38. But that was forward lateral in 99, and y'all know it. Listen, we're still salty about that, by the way." We're still salty about that.
I remember jumping over my couch, bro.
I bet you were. I got my girl Caitlin says, "Yo, Tennessee is definitely better than their record. And honestly, I thought and think they will be in the playoffs and be one of the teams that I'll be most scared of to play. Then they need to win this in case we meet up again. We need to win this in case we meet up again." That is a fact. I will say this. The four teams that I look at the AFC are the Bills. I still see the Chiefs. I still see the Ravens, and who's the other team that I'm looking at? That's the top team in the AFC. It's eluding me right now, but there's another team that's legit in the AFC. There's the four, and then the Titans fall underneath it, and then so on and so forth. So we'll definitely potentially see each other. And the Browns, and shit, we can't even forget about the Browns. The Browns,
they're playing good.
Excuse me. So there's your six. There's your six right there, and then the seventh team, who knows who it's going to be, but it's Bills, Chargers, Ravens, freaking the Browns, the Titans, Chiefs. There it is. There's your six. And the seventh team, who knows? So y'all just better just keep it up, because I don't know who else is in your division that can play. The Colts, maybe the Colts. Jonathan Taylor looked pretty good yesterday, so we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. But before now, I want to get some. I usually do a thing with guests, and I'm gonna do it with you, sir. Are you ready for these?
We'll see.
Titan Anderson, my man, is here, and he's ready to play a little something, right? So I give my guests an opportunity to speak on things. So I'm going to ask you to defend a player on your team, and I need you to defend this player. And you have to be in favor of this player. Ooh. Although you've heard bad things about this player, you've got to be objective and say what you need to say. So defend this player. Tyler Lewan.
Oh, I thought you were saying someone else. Oh God. No. Damn, man, defending it. Wow, that's hard. Like I've dissed him all year. I've been so disappointed in him. If I had to
give him love,
if I have to give him love, is that he's healthy right now. He's healthy. He's already criticized himself completely. He knows that he has to live up to what we're paying him as a top 3 tackle in football, and he's playing like a bottom 3, bottom 5 tackle in football. He's getting pushed over against the Cardinals. Buda Baker embarrassed him. J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones. He got pushed over like every play. Gave up like 3 sacks. Unbelievable. But he's big, 6'7", long arms, very fast. When he's on his game, he's a top 10 run and pass blocker in the league. I think he was the only one to do that. So he's very good when he's there. He's coming off the ACL injury, so I don't know if it's more mental or anything, but he's healthy right now, and he has played better in the last couple games compared to the beginning of the season. So hopefully, as time keeps going on, he can continue to build that momentum, because if he gets back to his momentum and where he can be, it could be a problem for I don't care who's running on your right at him on the left side, because he's very talented when he's on his game.
All right. Nice job. Nice job. It's tough to do that because you've been poo-pooing on this man for a long time. You had to defend him. I know there are a few other players on your team that you feel is a liability. So before we get to that, I need you to defend this statement. Josh Allen is not the best quarterback in the NFL.
You want me to defend that he's not it?
I want you to prove that he's not. I want you to agree with it. I want you to defend it. He's not the best quarterback in the NFL.
Oh man, well,
isn't it?
Well, it's because of the dual threat. That's why. He's just different. Nobody like him right now. I think the gunslinger issue. To be honest, he forces throws. He likes to, because he knows he can fit throws in certain positions. Try to fit it between 2 defenders. This and that. That could lead to turnovers. Compared to and I hate to use his name, but Brady's just so smart, so accurate with the ball. Just he doesn't make many mistakes. That's the biggest issue for Josh Allen, is sometimes he trusts his arm strength too much. And I don't feel he's as accurate as some people say. You got a lot of good weapons out there, so even if it's outside of the right area for the receiver, you guys got guys who can catch it all, like a catch radius all over. Beasley will catch it everywhere. He's so reliable. Stephon Diggs, self-explanatory, and Knox is somebody who completely is so underrated right now. He's balling right now. So I think right now it's just him overthinking and trusting his arm strength too much.
I like it. Now, and I'm going to give you another opportunity to jump on a few things that I want to talk to you about. But this is very crucial and key that you need to see this. Last year's inactive. Thank you, by the way, to Walter Scales. He said last year inactives were Matt Milano, Trey White, you know what I'm saying? Zack Moss and John Brown. Fam. Yo, and we don't have John Brown. We have Emmanuel Sanders, which is an upgrade to John Brown. Fam, this is going to be a game. I'm going to be excited to do a Tuesday show. If you want to return to the Tuesday show so I can roast your ass, it'll be pleasant. Now, I want to say this, though. I want to get this out here. Who is your biggest liability on your squad? By the way, before you answer that question, I'm going to give you time, but we just got ourselves a new member in Corey Buffalo. Let's go. Welcome to the P Squad, baby. Let's go. So talk to me. You're the biggest liability on offense and the biggest liability you guys have on defense.
Well, I'll start with the defense, because he's been the worst player on our team is Rashaan Evans, middle linebacker.
Rashaan Evans, really?
Trust me, his rating has been the lowest middle linebacker in football, at the bottom in every single stat you could possibly look up. The big run that we gave up against the Jaguars, he took the wrong hole. Instead of on the run stop against Robinson, but that's all he's known. He can't cover. He's known for run stopping, so he went straight towards the middle hole, which was already covered anyway. And he, instead of covering his main hole on that right side, and there goes Robinson down the sideline. Luckily, he's slow, so Byard caught him. But yeah, he keeps taking the wrong hole, and he can't cover anybody. He couldn't cover nobody.
Going to the wrong hole is not normally a bad thing. Depending on who is on the receiving end of it. But at the end of the day, if he's not taking the right hole, then it's going to be Devin Singletary, Zack Moss taking it to the house. So Rashaan Evans better watch out, because we got some now we've made some adjustments on the line. And if you let Mitch Morse climb up, or you let Feliciano, which is a mauler, climb up and bury you, it could be a very big day for our run game. Forget about what I'm saying, us letting you up in the air, because that's what Josh likes to do, if Rashawn Evans is that much of a liability. But it is good that you mentioned liability in terms of who you feel is the liability on defense. On offense, who's the guy that you just don't trust? You're like, fuck, this guy is a freaking problem, man. I can't trust this guy. Who is it?
Taylor Lewan. Taylor Lewan, man.
Breath.
Man, when you see, I mean, Buda Baker's a beast, man. But when you're 315 pounds, 6'7", you get pushed over by, you can't get pushed over by a safety. I'm sorry, you can't. You can't. He got pushed over so many times, and it's been all year though. Like, he's just getting beat. He's getting outmaneuvered, getting ran around on hook moves and everything, spin moves. It looks so bad. Luckily, like I said, last couple games he has improved. But I mean, like I said, man, you guys' team is really, there's not really many weaknesses on the Buffalo Bills, and that's not blowing smoke. It's just it's fact. Like, if you're being real about, you know, the team that you're playing, which I try to be as factual and realistic as possible, you guys have a really good football team, and Taylor Lewan's going to need to bring his A game and help open some damn holes, because Henry, if you give him just a little bit of room, just a little bit. True. And he's going to the house.
He'll take it. You give him a crease. You give Henry a crease, he will freaking fit his big ass 6'5" frame, or however tall he is, man, 6'2". But
I think he's still growing.
Hey, he's a big boy, man. That guy's just nasty.
Oh,
so
man.
I got one last thing before we get out of here. I give my guest an opportunity to get something off their chest. Sometimes they just have something just on their heart. They just need to get it off their chest. So you may have something you want to get off your chest to Bills fans. You may have something you want to get off your chest to Titans fans, to the AFC South. Who knows? So I'm going to give you an opportunity to get something off your chest. But before we do, my man Titan Anderson, you got some shit to get off your chest. You better say it with your chest. Let's go, man.
Okay, Buffalo Bills and all the hundreds of people watching. Rico, yourself, I know you're ready for this one. It was a damn lateral, baby. That was a legal pitch back. Touchdown, Titans. Woo! That was a lateral. I don't care what any of you guys say. It's in the books as a lateral. It was perfectly pitched back. Like, you just got to look at it at the right angle. It was perfectly pitched backwards. And stop sleeping on the Titans, you guys, because at the end of the day, you guys may have the better team on paper, but we have a king and you don't. And we're going to see who wins. Monday Night Football, the best place to play, prime time. Who wants it more? Do the Bills want it, or does the two-tone Titans want it? It's going to be fun.
Oh, shit. All right, so you had an opportunity to say it with your chest. I mean, this is my segment. This is what I do. So I'm going to have an opportunity to say it with my chest. Are you ready for my get it off my chest? Here it is. Say it with your chest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bills against the Titans. Let me tell you about these Titans. These Titans feel that they're big and bad. They won 42-16, and an off week. COVID was just around the corner. We were talking about moving games, canceling games. Bump that. We got the best quarterback in the game. We got the number one defense in the game. We got the number one offense in the game. And we're going to Tennessee where we party hard. We partied hard and we destroyed your city last year. We're going to do it again. This time, Matt Milano's playing. This time, we don't have John Brown inactive. We got Emmanuel Sanders actually playing. This time, we got Trey White locked down corner playing. So if you have Julio Jones, bring it. If you have A.J. Brown, bring it. Where's Jonnu Smith? Oh, he's in the Patriots, rotting right now, not doing shit. Taylor Lewan is going to get his ass whooped. You have no idea what is coming your way, Tennessee. I'm going to pour me. Hold on a second. Do I have some? Where's my Tennessee? I got my Jack Daniels, but I thought I had my Tennessee whiskey here because I might have to pour me out a little glass of that Tennessee whiskey. And you know that's exactly what I'm going to be doing next time that we're on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, that is me getting it off my chest. The Bills win this game. I don't know how big, but it's redemption. It is redemption week. We took down the Chiefs and we're taking down the mother effing Titans at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with your chest. Let's go. Listen, Anderson, Mr. Titan, I appreciate you coming out, man. Now, before you get out of here, give me a score prediction. It's tough to give score predictions, but you got to give me a score prediction. What do you got?
31-24, Tennessee Titans. upsetting the Buffalo Bills. And I'm going to say upsetting, not surprising me. I think we can beat you guys. But upsetting, it's going to go towards all of you because all of you guys, every single time we play you, we're going to beat the Titans. We're going to beat the Titans. We're going to beat the Titans. But this is going to happen again, and it's going to happen very nicely. Derrick Henry will score 3 touchdowns and go for 150 yards. So book it, bookmark it, and when it does happen, and we come back for this, Rico, the crow's yours, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I like it. Because King Henry he's the motor that keeps your Tennessee Titans moving. So we'll just have to do what we did last year. Shut down King Henry and make Tannehill make plays to beat us. But this time we have a full complement of players. This time we have a resurging line that is relentless and gets after it. We just played one of the better quarterbacks in the damn game, and we made him look worse than Davis Mills, for crying out loud. So that being said, we'll leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my guy, Titan Anderson. Good dude, man. And the channel is growing, so I want you to keep doing it, man. For content creators out there, man, it's not an easy gig, but we making it happen, man. We bringing joy to, you know what I'm saying, people that just want to sit there and listen and tune in with us. We got 327 people watching right now. Salute and smash that like, not for me, but smash that like for my boy, Titan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? He came through, represented for the Titans, and he feels really good about his team. He feels real good. I got to give it to him. Anything you got to say to the Titans fans that are out there watching and representing?
Hey, man, Two-Tone Blue fans, continue to hold it down for the team. Don't give up. I see so many people. Every time we're down, even if it's just a touchdown, you see people quitting and giving up on it. I'm sure you hate that too for Buffalo fans. People give up so easily. It's not over until it says 0 on the clock. So continue to have faith. We have an all-time great player, probably the best Titan player of all time if he continues at this pace, and Derrick Henry. We're going to be fine. We're in a weak-ass division, and I want to thank you, of course, man. We don't talk every day or anything, but we do talk every once in a while, man. I got so much respect for you and your squad, man. I told you before, you got a really good team, man. So if we do beat you guys, man, it's going to really help us, especially confidence-wise, take that next step and compete with the top dogs, because right now, I know we're going to win the AFC South. The division's weak, but to just tell ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and believe we can beat these big boy teams, we need to take care of business, and it starts with you guys Monday night.
Hey, that's the way to end it. Ladies and gentlemen, my guy, Titan Anderson, I appreciate you, man. Tell Lady TA I said what's up, and little TA, and we'll
Appreciate
catch
you,
up
man.
Monday Night Football. I got to meet up with, I guess what, this Friday, I meet up with Jacques and Hawk. Because they're gonna be talking their shit. So we're gonna do it up, man. So Titan Anderson, I appreciate the love, man. Keep growing, keep doing your thing, man. We'll catch up, man. We'll see you on the flip side.
Hey, man, appreciate your time, bro, and keep doing your thing, man. You're holding it down the right way. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, boss. Let's go. That's my guy, Titan Anderson. It's a good cat. He's like, man, I should take out my glasses. Yo, keep the glasses, man. That's your gimmick. That's your shit. You rock with it, man. You got to stay unique. Everybody tries to be the same in this content creating game, man. Fuck that. Do what you do. That stands out. That's my guy, Titan Anderson, man. He's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. But he did lose to the Jets, so I don't know what the fuck he talking about. We gonna do this and we gonna do that. You ain't gonna do shit. That's what I say. You ain't gonna do shit. All right, you Tennessee Titans, we're going out there and we're gonna whip some ass. I don't know what I just said there, but it's all good. So, folks, that is our show for today, man. I hope y'all had a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I don't even know how long, man. I've been going for almost 2 hours. God damn it. I did not mean to do this. But here we are. So I appreciate each and every one of your time, each and every one of your moments that you guys spend with me and give me your time, because your time is important. Ask me to do anything else, but I appreciate it. I really do. And it goes out there. So shout out to Jeffrey Green. Jeff Green was the winner of our t-shirt giveaway today. So folks, just remember, you could get a t-shirt. All it is we got to reach certain milestones. So this show, I think we got up to 6 new members, I believe. The goal is always to get to 10 new members each show. So if we can get 4 new members right now, we're doing another giveaway, and we'll do it on this Friday's show. So there's your opportunity to jump in. If you wanted to get in on it, supportbf.com. I need 4 new members right now. If we want to jump in there, we'll do another giveaway for the Air Allen t-shirts. If you guys are not familiar with what I'm speaking about, we just made a new design. And let me just break it to you guys so you guys see exactly what's happening. And where is my new design so I can show you guys what's happening here? And I'm looking like a damn rookie right now searching for this. Hold on a second. Here it is.
This is your opportunity to grab one of these Air Allen Deuce. Number 2, Air Allen 2s. This is the new tee that's going out. Get yourself your new colors. This thing is a banger. Ladies and gentlemen, the Air Allen 2s, man. If you were there to witness the second hurdle, you need to cop your tees ASAP.
That's it. It's that simple. There's no gimmicks, no to it, nothing to it. That's what it is, man. So if you guys appreciate the show, before you get out of here, smash that like. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel, man. This is one of the better channels out there that represents the Bills, that talk Bills. And guess what? We're going to keep growing. And if we grow to the point where we can now expand and talk about other things other than the Bills and talk about the NFL in general, shit, you better watch out, man. This might be the best thing on YouTube. Watch the out. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been fantastic. You guys always show love. You guys always show up and say what's up. So David Skulls, I see you, man. I see you. I appreciate you. I see you. He says, yo, good show, Rico. Give me the deuces and the flames. I'll take that. I'll take that. I now rock that. I'll rock that. Oh shit. That's the dance. When we the best team in the AFC, I can do that. I can do that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rico Report. It's the Buffalo Fanatics. Hey, yo, this beat gets me every time, man. That little there it is, folks. So this is, man, I'm out. You might now the next time you see me, I may not have this bar behind me because the room is close to being set up now. I've got to actually just build this damn thing up. So it's going to be either by tonight or tomorrow. I'll build it up. And then by Friday's show, hopefully, I'll be in my new setup. So that's what it is, man. So, folks, have yourself a good evening. And until next time, it's your boy. Y'all know what it is, right? Folks, and I'm gone.